wake up some more. Um, what's going on, everyone? I'm here in the La Madalena area of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Um, Waiting on some gluten-free toast for my kids, and I got them some Nutella, and I'm gonna take in to the house to surprise them. It's vegan, gluten-free, everything. So the Nutella is vegan and delicious. And yeah. We're gonna do that this morning. I hope everyone is doing good. So there's music in the background, and I'm scared of copyright because but we'll see what's going on with that. Yes, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday, getting ready to go to work this morning. I was up just wanted to show you guys a little bit of where we are here in Sao Paulo. So I have been getting hit up a little bit in my email from some people who are interested in, getting some support with planning their international trips. And, I hadn't really been talking about it, but I do have an ebook that I wrote. So y'all, you'll be able to get that down in the links below. An ebook I wrote to support people who are trying to just get started with the planning process. Once you get started and you look over the ebook and you go through everything in the preparation, then I offer consultations too. And mainly I talk to mothers, I talk to women and children, because a lot of us are the ones that are trying to free ourselves right now, get out of that toxic American culture, free ourselves from these toxic ass relationships, and really just do something different now. It has gotten really old. We're talking about years and hundreds of years of just battering and abuse in America. And so many of us are trying to free ourselves now and just need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of support. And I don't know, for me, it's been years of me just, I'll be in the States and then I'll just leave and be gone, and I'll just be gone for a while, because at the end of the day, it never fed me, to be there on any real level, especially with the level of like struggle that Black women in particular are supposed to endure to be there. It never fed me. And then so being abroad and international and amongst other cultures and around indigenous folks that know their background and where they're from, unlike a lot of especially so-called black Americans who think they're from Africa and like literally don't know that they're indigenous to the land. you know just getting away from that and being around people who actually know where they're from and know their roots and stuff. It's just been a different experience for my life. Um, but yeah, so I'm just enjoying the freedom. And that's what we call this, find your free. Because I want more people, especially women and their families, to be able to get out and really find a sense of freedom in this life instead of to always be feeling like bound by things, bound. A lot of us deal with a whole lot of bondage. And as you look back in your ancestry, you'll see your mothers, they agreed and acquiesced to a whole lot of bondage. Very much our vibration of bondage is what women, especially black women, have agreed to quietly, tacitly for all of these generations. And it's like right now, we're not doing it anymore. And so that's why you have like this great divide and, men and women kind of going in separate directions, especially in the States, sisters and brothers really, really just separating out because the energy is just far too toxic, far too treasonous, as Sinji always said. I miss her here on YouTube. It's the treason, the nature of who. It's like women are stepping away from that now. We're doing something different. And so it's really exciting time. I'm excited about it. Y'all, I'm in my little vegan gluten-free bakery here. I'm having a blast. I came to get me some vegan Nutella and some gluten-free bread this morning. I'm going to take some back to my kids. Mornings and days in general are just super easy here. Yesterday, life is good, y'all. Like, Brazil has just afforded us the ability to kind of get away from just being mentally held down by. Now, I wasn't in the States before I came. I stayed in the States for 3 weeks, but literally we live in the Caribbean. But that was a different level, different type of oppression, because it's still an island that's associated with the U.S. It's St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, and even though it's a vibe and it's amazing, It's also like there's a certain kind of colonial, um, there's a colonial shadow, or the colonial mentality still kind of rampant through there. So it actually ends up being kind of a complicated place to stay full time sometimes. So I like to take breaks, and I like to come places like Brazil where things are running smoothly and people are living their lives, and they like a lot of harmony. Yes, you hear about the violence of Brazil and all the different things, but those are, the ones that are into that. Most of the people here are just chill, relaxed, law abiding, if you will. Obrigada, ciao, ciao. Kind. People have even been asking me about race relations here. I'm like, well, shit. Yeah, there are race relations issues for sure, and I'm not going to try to deny that, but look at the U.S. I don't have white folks and Karens and stuff coming up to me, aggressing on me. My children don't either. It's like, nah, this is, one, they do a lot of things quieter here. Things are more, the oppression is definitely more integral in the actual system. So it's systemic, very much so here in the States. It's systemic, but then also just outright and crazy. So and just the people and the audacity and the rudeness of the people in the U.S. is outrageous to me. Like, I just cannot believe it. So yes, you will have some experiences here, especially as a brown person, and particularly to women. This freedom lifestyle, you can call it soft girl, call it whatever you want, but it's happening, y'all. It's happening. It's happening. So I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm about to hike it out and get to work for the day. Lots of building going on here where I'm at. Um, Sao Paulo is amazing. It's progressive. It's dope. It's hell. If you're interested in an urban experience that still allows you a lot of access to rural and jungle and stuff like that, Sao Paulo is a great option for that. Also, I've lived in a lot of other countries, so I can help. And if people are trying to figure out where to go and what kind of lifestyle they want to have, we can dig in on that. You know what I mean? Because the fact of the matter is, everyone needs a different kind of quality of experience, and certain amenities and things that other people don't. You need to know where to go for that. So yes, who's there? Who's there? I want to go, but I just wanted to say hi directly. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna keep it stepping. Check out my links below. I'll get them in the next few minutes. And yeah, just know that you have options, and that there's a ton of women